still got some of these chocolates. They're so good. Still negative. Welcome to the floor of my office. Eventually there'll be a couch here, but for now there's only a comfy carpet. It's so fuzzy. Okay, so here's the deal. I am heading to the airport. I haven't been to the airport in literally over 2 years, which is crazy for me because usually pre-COVID, I would be traveling quite often. I mean, you look back at the vlogs and you say I'm always off away doing something. But not only am I going to the airport, I'm taking my first international flight in literally over 2 years. And I'm so incredibly excited because I miss it so much. I miss the traveling, I miss the excitement, the anticipation of going away, doing something cool. So I am going to the airport and I'm heading to the Netherlands for a few days. It's only a few days, but you know what? I'm still so excited, but I'm equally so nervous, which is weird for me because normally I could travel, I can do things, and I'm not at all nervous. But I think it's just with the whole COVID thing, with everything that's going on, and this is the first time I'll be flying since everything's happened. I'm a little bit nervous. Luckily, the Netherlands do not require any pre-departure testing, just proof of vaccination, and so I have that, so I'm good to go. But even though I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna let that stand in my way. So let's get ready and let's go to the airport. This is slightly different. There's my friend, the old map. Where are we going? Over here. Alright, well, I made it through airport security. Even though I had fast track, it was a bit of a hassle. It was very busy. Now I'm eating this vegan mac and cheese from Costa. Pretty good. Alright, now that I've had food and coffee, my next stop is Krispy Kreme. Donut. Well, a little bit of a delay, but Amsterdam, here I come. Well, off we go. Well, I was very excited to be boarding a plane for the first time in about 2.5 years. And I was also excited because I was flying with KLM in their European business class. Seated in row 1, I had plenty room to stretch my legs. KLM European Business is like BA Club World in that the seats themselves aren't any different from economy, but they do block out the middle seats to give you a convenient table, which I used for my water bottle and coffee cup. Well, it turned out that the window seat was free, so I migrated over to that seat for the rest of the flight, and so I could get some great shots of taking off. Enjoy! What a lovely day for taking off, and what a great view of the 3 bridges, including the historic 4th Rail Bridge. Well, not long after takeoff, we were served our in-flight meal. I'm going to try this cucumber smoothie. It smells like cucumber. Refreshing. And we have a salad box. Little Dutch claws, and then this little thing that we clip into. It's so cute. I of course went for the vegetarian option, and I was pleased to see the sustainable cutlery and packaging being used. It was actually really quite good. You've got rice and feta cheese and some peppers, lettuce, tomato. Really quite nice. I was not expecting this. Alright, so this is the menu card, so you can see that was the salad. And for dessert we have a nice looking mousse. Yeah, so it's like a mango mousse. Very nice. Well, this is quite nice. It's a nice falafel. I always appreciate a good falafel. There's some hummus in there as well. Quite nice. It all comes in this very well presented box. Also note that during the flight they also close this curtain, which makes the business class cabin feel a little bit more intimate. Once the food and drink service was over, we started our descent into Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Made it to Schiphol. That was a good flight. Surprisingly, very nice. Oh, cool. It's a KLM fuselage. Oh wow, you can actually go inside it. That's pretty cool. Airplane engine. I made it through passport control really quickly. Must have been lucky timing with being right at the front of the plane. There wasn't really any other arrivals coming in. So when I got into the passport control hall, there was basically nobody else there. And there was a few people in front of me. So we all got through really quickly. And I turned around, there's a huge line right behind. So lucky I was at the front of the plane, otherwise it could have been much longer. I was also really pleasantly surprised by that flight. I said on the online booking that I would get a snack. So I was expecting, you know, maybe a drink and a stroopwafel. Was not expecting it to basically be a lunch in a box, which was essentially, I'm like full now. And yeah, really good service, great cabin crew, all a very good flight. In fact, it only cost me like about £40 to upgrade, so definitely value for money. I was only in the Netherlands for the weekend, mainly to visit friends and family, but it was enough time to see some traditional Dutch windmills. The windmills are all beautifully maintained and preserved, but some of them are still lived into this day. It's a lovely place to spend an afternoon. There's also a nice cafe and a gift shop. The easiest way to get there is by ferry from Rotterdam. Take the ferry to Kinderdijk. There's also these very friendly birds that spend their time around the cafe. Alright, I'm going here. More airports need to do what Schiphol does. It's super simple clearing security. They have these really advanced security clearance machines, so you don't take anything out of your bag. I feel like I'm in the US where I have TSA pre-check. I'm trying to find the KLM Lounge. Here we go. The non-Schengen KLM Crown Lounge in Schiphol is huge. It actually spans multiple floors. There's so many things here, so I'm going to explore the sea. Okay, so this is the second level of the lounge. There are multiple bars, a buffet, restaurants, and more seating than you could ever need. When travelling long haul in business class with KLM, you get given one of these traditional Dutch house ornaments to take with you. Had a pretty good couscous, some pasta, and some vegetables. It was pretty nice. The vegetarian option's a wee bit lacking. Could be better, but that aside, I'm having a pretty good time. I'm feeling very chilled. This wall changes colours. And as we admire the colourful wall, I'd like to thank you for watching this vlog. Be sure to come back for more adventures very soon. Literally the first one off the plane, the lights are turning as I'm walking. Clearly there's no other arrivals right now. Yeah, I got off right at the front row off the plane first. I love travelling in business.